Hi friends, me back again. I just wanted to talk about something that I saw pop up real quick, and oh my goodness, I don't know why I'm surprised. So you guys know I followed the whole amandarabb story. I've got big heart for that whole story and for that person. And you guys know that that would have to deal with the channel softwhiteunderbelly. A channel that I am staunchly against. Yes, I will say staunchly against. And then we hear about the owner of the channel, MarketPlace, a 63-year-old something scumbag douche, just a polarizing character. So he does these interviews with people who are struggling, who are in desperate places. Oftentimes in these interviews, they're from Skid Row, and people know where these people are from. They have a good idea. Mark says he's doing this to shed a light on these items and these things going on in the world, but those who have struggled, they do already know what's going on in the world. So is it truly for that reason? The worst part is that most recently, and I don't suggest you go watch it, please don't. In the most recent video they put on their channel, there is another circumstance, much like the rest, where someone is struggling and they're put on there for an interview, and just like many of the others, just like amandarabb, they're hardly covered up at all. And that doesn't sound like a problem yet, does it? No, I'm sure it doesn't, because we've seen this time and time again. But this time it would be a 13-year-old girl sitting on that chair trying to hold her stuff together. I do not suggest you go watch it. Please don't go leave any type of comments at all. I understand that this is a very frustrating situation and it's easy to feel helpless. And I do. It's genuinely so terrible. I don't know why this exists, other than to get a rise out of people and to get them talking about you or to get attention. And this is not the way to go about it. This is not the way. Many of the people in his interviews often struggle from affliction or addiction, so he knows when he pays them for the interview what they're going to do with that money. The worst part, again, being that this recent interview is that of a 13-year-old child, a little girl, whose clothes are barely sufficing. And Lord knows they could have given her a jacket or something to cover up, but they didn't. Of course they didn't. And this is the type of thing that gets put on certain platforms, and I just don't understand it. A channel with 5 million has just done the most disgusting thing I can even think of on a platform aimed towards our youth. And then he acts all holier than thou, like it needs to be seen. You just doxed a child who is struggling with no real parental guides or figures to help. A child of the system, which we've spoken of the system. It's the only video that was blocked worldwide and removed that I had done, because we talked about the truth behind that and the statistics of what happens to those children. I hope that there's some repercussions to this. I hope that YouTube takes a stance against what he just posted, and I pray that you guys don't even go bother checking it out. Please spare yourself that trauma. Don't do it. It's not worth it. I didn't even go. I just know that others have, and the way they have reacted tells me it's not something I ever want to witness. And my heart just breaks for this child, because like BJ Investigates said, many of us who are female can relate to being a 13-year-old girl who is maybe not properly cared for at all times or possibly taken advantage of. This dude is really messed up. Take care of yourselves and your kids and your loved ones, okay? Don't support this type of thing. I know you wouldn't, but I don't know what's going on, y'all. But this is really messed up. I don't know.